Hi everybody, this is Alchemist2 and I'm back again with another movie review. I just recently watched Infini and unfortunately I wasn't able to get through it due to all the screaming and yelling in it. I really wanted to like this movie. I seriously wanted to enjoy this film, and I'm really sorry about this thriller to rain, but it just really wasn't my cup of tea. Yes, it's a great psychological horror film, and of course there are excellent object lessons to take away from it as a human race, especially with everything that has occurred recently in the news in Baton Rouge and Detroit and Texas. But when the astronauts are going to Infini, where the accident has occurred, the mining accident, they don't really they don't know it's a suicide mission, and they don't know that there's a contagion there that can infect them and make them go stark raving mad, make them all go berserk. There's one that was actually left at Infini, and his name is Wit. Yeah, I enjoy the fact that they do an allegorical character, but the scenes where the characters are becoming infected with the contagion, it's just nothing but screaming and yelling and profanity, and yeah, it does show the carnal nature of that. I understand that, but okay. My favorite movie of all time is Akira, and I know Akira is mostly yelling, but still, it's better than this. I mean, Akira by far just outranks this movie so much, and a better plot would have been 12 Monkeys, because it deals with time travel. They have something that's similar to that, and it's called Slipshod or something like that, or Sliding. And that's not called Sliding, but it's a very controversial topic, and it was something that was developed that didn't receive a lot of backup. And yeah, I don't really think I I wasn't even able to get through to the end. I thought, how much longer are they going to come at each other and keep bellowing profanities at the top of their lungs? And I mean, what does that prove? It just proves the bellicose nature of this contagion. I mean, on a lot of the dialogue, I had issues with the dialogue. The dialogue was cringeworthy. My lord, I've seen some bad movies in my time, but this is among the worst. I'm sorry, TTR, but it was bad. I didn't care about it. I thought the character dynamic was really good, but it just seemed like they were all sent to die, and there was so much of that whole, oh, this is completely unfair, and all the characters start having a breakdown mentally and physically, and I couldn't get through it. I just couldn't take it anymore. I thought, no, I like psychological horror, but this just isn't my cup of tea. And honestly, I just didn't care for it. As far as movies are concerned, I'm not even garnering it with a thumbs up. It's scary. Yes, it is very scary. It's very unsettling. It's very unnerving. Plus, it gives a very good exposition of the worst, the absolute worst of the human condition. The contagion adapted and evolved with the most terrible qualities human beings have. And I enjoyed that object lesson. It was pedantic in and of that way. However, I just didn't care for it sounds like freaking Dragon Ball Z on acid. Sorry, Dragon Ball is not one of my favorite animes, but it reminded me of that. It was that horrible. And I'm just sitting there, just shaking my head, thinking, when is it going to end? Please just let it be over. And I wanted to get through it. I wanted to know how it ended. I assume all the characters die in the end. It's not like I care. Because, by that time, you just want them to shut up. Oh, my word. This is just awful. It's tripe. It's just, ugh. It is not even worthy. And I'm sorry, but I mean, they had a good idea they could have done a little bit better with the writing. The exposition, the whole plot, the mechanism thereof, it was good. I mean, I thought that was understandable, but it just seemed to me that they prefaced it with how it all began, with how they were able to get into interstellar space and have a mining colony in order to sustain themselves. And what really bugged me is they used people from the lower class. I thought, oh, I don't like where this is going. I mean, I thought, this is not... This is another word for genocide, my friend. I'm sorry, but it's just... No, that is... And, yeah, that sort of thing can happen if you have those in power that want to be dictators. They will rule with an iron fist, and they will crush everybody under their thumb. The thumb of their might and their power. And I have a feeling that somebody in the government was responsible. They don't really go into that, but yeah, that in and of itself kind of really aggravated me. I thought, this is not... Yeah, it's intriguing. Yes, it's disturbing and unsettling, and the whole carnal, feral nature of it was rather... It was fascinating. You didn't want to look away, but after a while, I just got tired of the yelling and screaming. I just thought, yeah, I'm turning it off. I can't take that anymore. I'm done with that. I mean, I want more than just yelling and screaming in in my film. Please give me a little bit of substance. I like substance. I like... Yeah, it was intelligent and that, but the writing... I mean, a 3-year-old could have done better if they were trained well in the English language. I just... So much profanity. It just... Ugh. I'm sorry, but I just didn't care for it at all. That's my straightforward, honest review, and if you disagree, that's okay. You have your own opinion, but yeah, I've seen some really... I've seen some clunkers in my time. This is the worst. This is a jalopy. Yeah, this should have been DOA. This never should have been greenlit, but... yeah, I think Synchronicity is far better film than this, and this plot has actually been done before, and it's actually done to a very spectacular degree in 12 Monkeys. So, yeah, been there, done that. Got the T-shirt. I'm over it. Live long, prosper. Ciao, tutti.